Hi friends, today we are going to see what is localization testing. Uh, this is one of the type of testing. Okay, we'll see the definition first. Okay, here it is. Okay, localization is defined as making of product, application or document content adaptable to meet the requirements of the specific region or location. Okay, means see if you are making any application or a website, what you will be thinking means you will be making any website or application basing on some prosperous customers. Okay, if you are making a product, especially, okay, if you are making a product like WhatsApp is an application like that type of applications. We will be if at all you are making any application or a product, you have to consider the target customers. Okay, uh, suppose if you want to launch application or a product in India, there will be different constraints. Okay, in the same way, if you are launching any application or a product in US, there will be different constraints. Okay, or suppose that if you are making a product only for a particular state, then the constraints may vary. So uh, it depends upon the prosperous customers or the target customers which your product is targeting. Okay, so and your product should be adaptable to that particular environment or to that particular location. Okay, or to that particular region. Okay, so I mean to say that, okay, suppose if you are a making any product for Maharashtra, only for Maharashtra, that is in India. Okay, one of the states in India. Okay, so there should be an option that it should be of its local language should be there. That Marathi should be available. Okay, so that local people can see the website or the application in their local languages. Okay, and the suppose if you are selecting any pin code, okay, the pin code related to the Maharashtra should be accepted. Means okay, the same way. Suppose if you are talking about the pin code, if you are taking a means India as the target customers or the target customers for your product, then the pin code will accept only numbers. Has to accept only numbers. But for US, it is alphanumeric. So it depends upon the region. Your application should should be means uh, should be adaptable to that particular region. Okay, so suppose, okay, if you are making for a particular state or a country, it is okay. Then what about if you are making a for two or three states or two or three countries only, not all the countries, not only three or two countries. So it has to adopt. It has to adopt as per the region. Okay, and not only that, the main thing is the regulatory means regulations of that particular region should be imposed on the application. Means I want to say that suppose there are many gaming sites, gaming applications. Okay, some are paid. Suppose you Rummy is there. Rummy is actually prohibited in some states of India, and the but it is not prohibited in the other states. Okay, this means that I will take one example. Suppose Andhra Pradesh is there. Andhra Pradesh, Rummy is not prohibited. Anyone can play, download and play. Suppose I am in Andhra Pradesh and I have downloaded Rummy and I am playing in Andhra Pradesh. Then, uh, then I migrated to Telangana. So it is another state where this Rummy is prohibited. So when I go to uh, Telangana, then it has to means it should not that Rummy application should not open there. Okay, it has to give some error message that okay it is prohibited in that particular region. Okay, so I wanted to say that, okay, without my intervention or without I saying anything to the application should react according to the region. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so testing that type of activity, that type of testing, that type of functionality is known as localization testing. Means we have to check whether the application is adaptable to this particular region or the location or not. So here the localization is confined to a particular region only. Suppose if you want to check only for one state, that is, for, if you want to check for only for Telangana, then you have to consider only those constraints as the parameters. Means you have to consider only, suppose the regulatory authorities. Okay, you have to consider the pin code. Okay, and suppose if it is any tracking site, okay, there are online tracking, okay, uh, like Zomato is there, okay, where food ordering, you are ordering the food online, and we have tracking is also done, okay, how long it will take and all those things, and you can see the track also, okay, where exactly the person is there. Or otherwise, if you are talking about a Ola or a Uber cabs service, okay, you can see that particular map. In the map you can see the location, okay, where the cabs are there. Okay, so here, while if you are using any means cab services, if you want to book any cab, while seeing whether the cab, while booking the cab, you will get the map, okay, there that map should be local to that particular state or particular location only, okay, where you are at present. Okay, so that is what is localization means. Okay, it should not show the entire world, and from there I have to go to India, then I have to go to this Maharashtra, then I have to go to Navi Mumbai, and I have go to inside that. I should not go like that. Okay, so I should not that should without my intervention the map should be shown. Okay, that is also a localization. Okay, maps and currency. Suppose if I am in India, and then the currency should be shown in the rupees. Okay, if I am in US, it should be shown in dollars. Okay, like that the currency value should be shown. Okay, but in localization we will check for only a particular location only. Okay, okay, we will not check all the locations. If all the locations we have to check, that is what is different thing. Okay, we'll learn later about it, but here we means first if you want to do the localization, first you wanted to decide on which location we wanted to test it. Okay, then we have to go ahead according to that location. Okay, I think you understood what is location. Okay, localizations. So, localization referred to L10N. It is also referred as L10N. L means in localization L, the first letter is L, and after that the 10 letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to O. There are 10 letters. Okay, after the 10, so N. So that's what it is. Okay, there is no rocket science in it. Okay, localization itself means a specific location language for any given region. That's what it is. Suppose if I wanted to, if I am in Maharashtra, Marathi should be available to me. Okay, means that the text of the website should be changed to Marathi, all the text. Okay, then localization is not at user interface level. This is means a tricky one. See, there is a front end and there is a back end. Means there will be a code written in the back end, but front end HTML pages will be there. And if you are having buttons and all those things, buttons will be there, and the text boxes will be there, names will be there. Okay, localization is done. Should not be done at the HTML level. Means the front end means it should not be static. Suppose uh, if I'm saying okay, it is for only for Maharashtra, so it has to. It is not. I mean, compulsory that it should be only displayed in Marathi. Okay, I should be having the facility to select English also. Okay, so if you sorry, if you are directly coding in the front end or in the HTML, then it will not be possible to change it. Okay, so it should be at the back end, it should be some Unicode system, means it has to be followed. Okay, you don't need to go inside what is Unicode and all those things, but Unicode system means there are more than one language it supports. Okay, so most of the means computer language are now Unicode only, so no need to worry about that. Then how to code and those all those things, as a tester we don't need to worry. We have to check whether it is changing according to the language or not. Okay, the language has to be selected as per my target customers. Okay, okay. Then products. Okay. Products, user interface, release note, online help, printed documents like installation guide are translated. That's what it is. Okay. Interfaces means user interface. Okay. Means what you are seeing. Okay. And the release note. Okay. Release note will be a hard copy, or the soft copy will be there. Okay. That should be in the native language. Okay. Okay. Suppose means if uh, I am in China, and if I am downloading any product, there will be a release note along with that. Okay, uh, it should be as per my language. Okay, if I have selected China, and here language engineers and translators help localize the software. Okay, uh, first language engineers means the language software engineers, that is the developers or the programmers. Okay, here the translators means the people, suppose the person who knows that local language. Okay, if he means if I wanted, if my target customers are only the Marathi people or the Maharashtrians, so or if I am making a application for the China, so the translator will be the person who knows China as well as English. Okay, so that he can check whether the translation is properly done or not. Okay, here we will check whether the translation is properly done or not, and the alignment also. Suppose if you are selecting a Urdu, it should be right to left alignment should be there, and proper spacing should be there. It should not be like okay, here it is something, here it is something. Proper alignment should be there. That all you have to check it. Okay, and here we will mainly check for the localization for the maps, for the okay, uh, keypads means there will be a virtual keypads will be there. Okay, suppose in any application we are having any virtual keypad, then it is showing as per the language or not. Suppose if you are selecting a Marathi, the virtual keypad should be showing the Marathi keys. Okay, so that you can type in that particular language. Okay, zip code is what I told you earlier, that US will have US will is happening, should accept the alphanumeric, and India should accept the only numeric. So like that, it is as per the particular region it should be there. Okay, and the size of the zip code will also depends upon the location. Okay, okay, and credit card processing. Okay, the credit card processing means, suppose if I am, even though if I am using I am in suppose if I am in Chennai, or I am in India, but if I am using a US credit card, that according to if I am using a US credit card, then it has to show the options accordingly. Okay, means if I am entering means the what you call if you are selecting the US in the options, then it has to show accordingly, means the options according to the US credit card. Okay, then the time format is very important, that okay, suppose if you are making a application for a army. Okay, then it should be 24 format. Okay, means it should be shown in that way. Or if I am if any government application I am making, it should be 24 format. Okay, and if it is, suppose if I am making application for any kids or for gaming related things, it should be of 12 hours format. Okay, so the time format also depends upon the target customers for which we are making that application. Okay, okay, licensing, that's what I told you about uh, the gaming of the rummy gaming. Okay, so some states may have some restrictions um, as per the means as per the rules and regulations. Okay, so the licensing should be as per the particular location. Okay, some may have some states or some countries may accept it. For some countries it should not accept it. Okay, so it depends upon the region. Okay, the license should be depending upon the region. Okay, then currency, which I already told you, that if you are in India, then it should be rupee. Okay, and if you are in US, it should be dollar. So it has to change accordingly. Okay, without my intervention, I should not say, okay, I should not manually change it. Okay, if I am selecting a language, suppose India, or if I am selecting a what you call state as a country as India, then automatically it has to change. Okay, then the links, these are actually links means in the sense, suppose uh, what happens actually uh, if I'm making any static sites, uh, means particular means if I am selecting a country as India, then accordingly the links has to be shown. Okay, depending on the country, or depending on the state, or depending on the region. Okay, it's not show global links. Okay, this we will be checking. Means suppose, and this is one thing, and the another thing is. Uh, Suppose if sometimes what happens if I am not means if I am making a website only for a particular two or three regions. Suppose for India, not in India, I am making for only two or three states. Then what I will be doing is, instead of going for the unique means instead of making the changes in the design, what I will be making is I will be means making the pages for two or three languages. And suppose if I am selecting any option, suppose if I have selected for if I am making a site only for Maharashtra, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh, and suppose some Bihar. Okay, so or Calcutta. Okay, so according to my state selection, the link has to go to that particular language site. Okay, means I have to make the site means pages for three languages. Okay, as per my selection, it will go to that particular page. Okay, so this is not at all actually recommended. Okay, we should not do means pages like that. Okay, so it is better to go for internationalization. Okay, means I wanted to say as per the design is concerned. Okay, you will be learning all those things, but as a tester you don't need to worry about those things, how the design is being made and all those things. But you have to check whether the respective maps are being opening or not, the respective virtual keypads are opening or not, and zip codes are as per the location or not. The credit card processing means when I'm selecting the respective region credit card, then the only those options should be means which are what you call linked to that particular state or the region should be displayed. Okay, you should not show not the country is displayed. Okay, you should not show the other countries credit card details. Okay, so and the time formatting, licensing, and even the date. Sometimes what happens, the date difference also. Suppose if I'm selecting a date, that date should be as per my country. Okay, it should not be like as per the other US country or something like that. Okay, it depends upon the means suppose they are one day back. Okay, So date is also very important here. Okay, so in this way we will be testing the application. Okay, I hope you understood, you got some knowledge about the localization. Okay, you don't need to go into deep into how it happens and all those. You are a tester, you wanted to check only these things. Okay, thank you for listening.